on. Wait. Okay, there we go. Thank you for telling me. Welcome. Sorry for keeping you. I always underestimate how long it takes to like set things up. You know, like before the stream. Wait, I think my voice is a bit too loud. Let me turn. Okay, there. Okay. Wait, that's too loud. That's still. Okay, that's good now. I think this is good now. Okay, there we go. I should have done this before stream, but I always underestimate how long things take, and I do have there was a bunch of stuff I had to. Wait. Let's leave Earth for a while. Leave planet Earth for a little bit. Let me just pop these things somewhere else. Okay. I reorganized my tabs, and okay, it's better now. Okay. Welcome to Earth. Hello, Danzo! Congratulations on getting the first worm of August. Did you know that now that July is over, we've got our first worm winner? Do you want drum roll? Who do you think it is? I wonder who it is. Wait, let me make sure I've got. Yeah, okay, that's right. Congratulations to Dato-san! Wait, it's being blocked by Earth. Wait, oh my god. Okay. Dato-san! Look at, here it is. I'm presenting it to you. Your brand new, flashy, beautiful, gorgeous, high quality. Wait, did I draw it backwards? Did I draw it flipped? This entire time? Wait, it's fine. I can fix this. I can fix this. Wait, let me put it in here. Put in the folder and layer, edit, transform. There we go! Easy. Okay, don't worry about that. Anyway, yes, this is our first prize awarded to our first worm winner. And and thinking as well, our worm winners may be rewarded as well outside of the grand honor of being the worm winner. Of course, you may also get one free doodle redeem. Oh my gosh. So feel free to, you can either type it here or you can, I don't know, you can put it into Discord or something. Contact me whichever way to let me know what doodle you would like. Free doodle redeem, yes. It's just any kind of a little doodle scaboodle thing, like in the redeem, yes. Except I don't open it very much anymore, just because I take up a lot of time doing it. And I've been busy lately, but 4 hour crates and honorary worm winner. Of course, no time is too little. Wait, let me, okay, let's crop this. Okay, I do want to make some changes to this still though. I want to make it a bit better rendered and more polished, so I will do that some other time. I will finish this and it will be on display somewhere for all to see. You can put it on your shelf, stick it on your wall or something, print it out, get it framed, present it to your family. You should be proud about this, Nato. You should be very proud. I'm proud of you, and I greatly appreciate all the support that you have given me by catching all these stray worms. Welcome by the way, everyone. Welcome Homer420, Roar, hello, how are you? How are you so fast, right? Nato's, I don't know. Some people are just on another level, you know. Insane. How are you, Apple? How are you? My browser didn't even load. Understandable. Oh my god. I feel like internet just gets slower and slower. And my PC is probably also getting slower and slower. And I'm probably not taking good care of it, because I've never had a PC before. I always use laptops. I've never had a PC before. So, you know, recently I've been occasionally, actually I hear like a weird sounds. No, but I think it's normal. But then sometimes it keeps going for like a lot of hours, many hours. And I'm not sure whether that's a warning sign, whether this is do I have to do something to... I'm sure I've heard you're meant to maintain your PCs. Like there's something you're meant to do, but I don't know what it is, and I also don't trust myself with the insides of a PC. It's why I bought one pre-made. Like when I was thinking about getting a PC, I asked around for tips and stuff, and everyone was like, "Oh yeah, you can just buy the parts and make it yourself, and then you can make a cheap PC that's also really good." I was like, yes, but you overestimate my confidence with the PC. You overestimate my ability to put together a PC without setting it up in flames. And I don't trust myself, so oh, Star! Hello, my gosh, thank you for the raid! Hi, how are you, Aline? Oh, what were you just doing? Were you arting? And welcome, Raiders, how are you? How's the stream? Oh, Sleepy Bird raid, Sleepy Bird, oh my gosh, welcome Sleepy Bird, welcome Cyril, welcome So Gorky, Nesco, welcome to the stream. How are you? You were arting. No way. We're about to art as well, but with a funny twist to it. Can you guess where I am right now? Can you guess where I am? Oh my god, it's lagging. This is fine. It's going to work. Yeah. Look, can you guess where I am? Which planet am I on? I wonder. Let me give you a shout out. Celine, feel free to share your art. Can you show? Oh my god, my PC. Would you like to share your lovely art with us? And then just a moment, I will shout you out as well. Yo, if you haven't yet, please go check out Aline. They're super cool, and they're also an artist. Make adorable, incredible art. And oh god, I'm behind on chat again. My browser the benefits of fast internet. Oh, you privileged fast internet users. CT, welcome to the stream. How are you? Why are we in a cave? We're not in a cave. We're on planet Earth. Yeah, Celine and their amazing co-star Justin, I remember their name this time. It is Justin, right? Right? Max Penguin. Oh my god, already? What? How? Oh god. I was playing with character AI. What does that mean? Your forest is not on Earth? I must. It might be or might not. I mean, is Australia on Earth? Is it? Well, we're gonna have to check. We have to double check. SMH, August doesn't exist. It's July 33rd. Exactly, of course it's July 33rd. Who has ever heard of August? August and Australia exist in the same dimension, clearly. Use. Oh my god. God. Okay, fine, I'll write it down. Sorry, for those who just joined. Hi. My name is Snivi. I'm an artist and an animator. I'm a little bit slow with catching up on chat, so you'll have to bear with me. But thank you very much for coming along today. Feel free to introduce yourself if you should like. I'll be right with you once I catch up on chat. wait. Oh god, fine. Oh god. Okay, I got it written down. Don't worry. I'm good. Fontaine! Wait, I forget. Do you play Genshin? Any Genshiners here? Excited for Fontaine. It's coming in like 2 weeks. I'm in disbelief. I'm in awe. I still can't like wrap my brain around it, you know. Welcome to the stream. I'm sorry that everything doesn't work. I should really turn it off because it doesn't work. But welcome to the stream. How are you? I'm good. I'm excited to explore planet Earth. You know, it's a brand new world, a whole new world, as they say. Another thing you might need to do is clean out the fans. Oh, I see. Closer and closer for me to see electric crony over the They get noisy and less efficient if you don't clean them. Okay, I'll look into it, I guess. I don't have that problem. I use a laptop. It's probably your fan, though if you have a hard drive. Might be a science failing. No, not my hard drive. It's the ticking sound. Do you have a non-SSD drive? I don't know what drive I have. I'm sorry. I don't know this much. I get to do the thing. You are already. Yes. Wait, sorry. I'm just catching up. I'm catching up now. I'm remember. Hey, Nuz. How are you? What's up? You're approaching us instead of running away. You're coming straight to us. Yeah, you've made a bold move stopping by today. You've made a very bold move. Where are you? Nigeria? Am I in Nigeria? I don't know. This is like GeoGuessr, but without the mechanics. Fortunately, it's not finished. You can share a work in progress if you like as well, like a screenshot or something. If you don't want to, also absolutely understandable. If any of you want to go see Aline's art, all you gotta do is visit their profile. I have an annoying bird. Yeah, Justin, the annoying loud bird. Justin, I love Justin. They're so annoying, so silly. And he's like, oh no, wait, are you ready for the love? I'm ready. Sidonia, welcome to the stream. Oh, no, I'm joking. I figured you'd say no. Good. Of course. You would never want to. You would never request something so absurd as me, as Penguin, right? I can't stay, but I wanted to say hi. Of course. Thanks so much for the lurk. Appreciate it, Sidonia. Have a good one. I want to think about when I'm not happy. Oh, good. I've never played Genshin. I only watch people play it. I see. Understandable. Well, there's a new region coming. For those who don't know, Genshin is going to have like 7 different nations. Right now, you got like, whoa, where are we in Nigeria? Right now, you got like 4 of the 7 nations, and in 2 weeks we're gonna get another one. We're gonna get the 5th one. It's in Fontaine, which is in where is this? Where is this? Is this Africa? Is this Africa? Niger? Does that stand for Nigeria? I don't know about geography. Oh god. Yeah, it's gonna be super exciting because it's like steampunk. It's very steampunk themed, so you know if that's up your alley. And it's gonna be based over France and Britain, I think. So you know, lots of fancy hats people and tea, I guess, or something. I'm excited for it, and it feels so far yet so near, you know. I'm not ready for Frontier. I barely... Yeah, same. My exploration is so bad right now. So bad. I literally can't decide which Fontaine characters to pull over. They're all so cool! They're gonna be so cool! My pre-rolls are gonna run so dry. Fontaine, not contained. All good. Abundance! How are you? Welcome to the stream. I think we were in Nigeria. I think we were in... yeah, everyone in Fontaine is pretty... Even the dogs! The freaking dogs! They wear hats and clothing. It's weird. Nigeria is a... Wait, it is? Wait, where's Nigeria? Niger and Nigeria. They're different? Where is Nigeria? Is it here? Isn't it? Somewhere. What is this place? Is this Asia? That's China, right? Why is the labels not loading? I need labels. I got okay, no, let's not play GeoGuessr. I'm not good at GeoGuessr because I'm not good at geography because I've never been to Earth before. So let's just yeah, basically, like, I haven't actually explained the concept of this stream yet, but let me oh my god, my PC. Wait, please, oh no, wait, please. It's gonna be okay. Oh my god. My fan's kind of going off. My PC doesn't look happy. It's gonna be fine. Both are named after the same river in Africa, but they're named after a place in Africa. But not both of them are in Africa. Is that what you're saying? There's a place that's named after a place somewhere else? Now we're over Central Asia. Oh my god, Divergence, you're a good geographer, I see. Charlotte looks like True. From the anime, right? Hi, Alter, how are you? I can't say long, but I want to say hi. I hope you have a lovely day. Thanks so much for going by. We're just exploring Earth. Wow. And then once we are finished exploring, we're gonna pick an interesting spot and zoom in, and then we're gonna draw it, yeah? And then we're gonna get into the art part of it. That's what we're doing today, if anyone was confused. Basically, I don't do backgrounds enough. I don't practice backgrounds enough. So I need to like draw from life. But the issue is, I don't like going outside. I actually don't enjoy touching grass, but like specifically planet Earth grass. So you know, it's a bit difficult for me. I think this is the best way for me to experience the outside world. So we're just going to do it this way. I'm just going to draw from life via Google Earth. Okay? This will definitely be a good idea. Snivi understandably does not know these geographical locations. Understandably, right. She would only... No, where even is Antarctica? I don't know. Where's Antarctica? In the Pacific Ocean? In the Atlantic Ocean? I don't know. Both I keep seeing VTubers from. Oh my god! They're named after the same river that goes through. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, so they both took like different parts of it. That's interesting. I didn't actually know that. Girls, Bgm and environment art is so tedious, right? You gotta do research for environmental art, because otherwise it's boring, right? If you don't research your environments, then it won't look good. Child in the Fontaine teaser looks like Pippa the Buddy. Oh my god, Pippa! They mean those oceans because penguins. No! Penguins are lame swimmers. See, they need land to waddle on. They can't just swim, you know? So look, they can't fly, they can't entirely swim. So like, what are they even there for, right? Prince of Wales Island, great. There's also those will be fun because there's so many like funky places. Just randomly, maybe we'll find somewhere interesting. You know, oh look, it's a crescent. Eureka! If we go here, we're gonna get rich or something. Oh, it's a town. Oh yo. Okay. I have a place in mind. Can I? Okay. Search for Red Mountain. Was it Bread Mountain or Bread Hill? Bread Town. There is a place in America somewhere called the Bread Town or Bread Village or something. What is it? Bread Village? Cafe. I don't want the cafe. I want Bread Hill. Was it Bread Loaf? I think it was Bread Loaf. Bread Loaf. Yes! Wait, I was actually close. There we go. We got it. Okay. Let's go to Bread Loaf. Are you ready? No data available. I know. Okay. Well, we can view it from the roads. Which way is Bread Loaf? Is it this way? No, this looks like a hill, right? So I guess this is Bread Loaf Hill? Oh no, wait, no, they're taking pictures. So I guess this is a... Are they? No, she's just... Well, one of these somewhere here is Bread Loaf Rock. I don't know where it is, but it's somewhere. Maybe those oceans because connecting the dots. There are no dots to connect. What are you talking about? Dude, that electrocrony was electrocrony. Wait, I get what you mean now. Shoot, looks like this bird. He's trying to shoot Taylor Swift. Beard loft, Bard loft, bread loaf. What are we doing again? We're finding an interesting place to draw. Bowl. Justice, welcome to the stream. How are you? I am here. Welcome. I'm glad you're here. Taylor Swift. Yeah, Navia, right? Remember? Cause he's like, she looks like Taylor Swift. I saw a meme. I think it was a child. It was Child's as Ed Sheeran. Oh wait, ad break. I'll pull this up as we. Oh, yo. Oh, look at my Picasso art, by the way. This is special art on display. Only for those with sub, you get to experience this. You get to experience this for 1 minute and 4 seconds. Feast your eyes. You're gonna get deleted. Non-subbers will never get the delight of seeing this. Oh, how are you seeing it? How are you seeing it? It's meant to be the ad break. Chromie is trying to shoot Vesper after. Wait, like what? What happens? Vesper sent spiders. I missed this interaction. What exactly? Oh my god! What actually happens? Amazing 10 out of 10. Thank you. I know. I really went at it in a spurt of inspiration. You know. How does he look like? No, not it. No, not Child. Child looks like Ed Sheeran, and then Navia looks like Taylor Swift. So they're joking that Ed Sheeran and Taylor Swift are finally collabing because Taylor, quote unquote, aka Navia is in Genshin soon, and then Child is already in Genshin. So also, by the way, guess what I have? Guess what else I have for you as a special treat today. Treat, literal treat. Unexpected mukbang. Impromptu mukbang. I've been enjoying these little snack packs, and they're small and they're convenient, and I feel there's nuts in them, so like it feels healthy, even though maybe it isn't. I don't know. So not only do you get the slurp, you're gonna get the crunch today. Gonna get the good old. Did you hear that? Was that loud enough? It's loud for me because it's just like in my mouth, but I can't tell. Actually, a blue Vesper. Fuck orange? Orange. Oh my god. Okay, wait. I need to organize my stuff. And then, is this an interesting view though? Is this a good view? Should we draw this? I don't know. Maybe one day I'll need to draw like a random remotes. Where even is this? A remote American roadsides. Who knows? It could happen one day. And I'll need to know how to draw this. Clearly. Oh my god. Nope. Okay. God, I bypassed ads though. Oh my god, no! They're too powerful. Vesper sent an assassin spider? What? Oh god. Honestly, if I were Crony, I'd be freaking too. That's understandable. Okay. I'd be burning it with fire. And so if Vesper also has, backup assassin spiders, then I suppose he should also be burned with fire. In a friendly way. It's very loud, don't worry. Nice, good. You want another one? You ready for another one? on my sleep plate defeated me. I'm gonna stop chatting just to lurk in the lab. Oh good. Enjoy your lurking. Thank you for being here. And congratulations again on we're winner. Actually, I gotta change some things. Hold on. Let me go back and make sure I don't forget to edit the profile thing on the channel thing. And mute. Did I mute myself? Did I? Okay, good. Introducing feature clip. Feature your clips to be prioritized for discovery on Twitch. Oh. I thought it meant that it would prioritize these clips whenever people like have those clip shout. Sorry, I choked on my rice cracker. Hold on. Okay, wait. Okay. Current worm winner. Natal-san. Whoa! I feel random. Me too. Also gets 1 point for this month. Wow! Crazy. Okay. Okay, I got that ready now. Okay, what I thought it was the featured clips. You know how sometimes when people shout you out, it will play one of your clips, right? But it's always the clip that you don't want played. It's always the bad clips. So I thought it was like a feature that meant like, oh, now you can choose which clips get played. So like they don't play the bad ones that are like too embarrassing. Model's mouth is actually moving. Is it? No way. Crazy. If only it had the really fancy model. You know, the one where it will actually track, like it does a little the cheek pinch sort of thing. What's it called? The cheek puff, where like it closes and then like. Well, obviously you can't see it because I don't have that rigged. But for models that have that, it's so dynamic. I love that. Now I'm sneezing. I wasn't sneezing. I was coughing. Choking? What do you mean? What does it mean? Carol, how are you? Are you playing? No, we're not actually. But you can try. You can try guessing it if you like. I also like the idea that instead of normal spider and crony, it's a Japanese spider. He just sent Spider-Man to her house. What? Okay, wait. Okay, I gotta. First, we lay down the foundations. Oh. I'm seeing. Okay, no, not this. More of a. Looks here. Here-ish. Here. And it's very gray. It's more gray than that. It's more like. Okay, it's like this. There's the color of the skies. And then this will be good for color practice as well, which I also need. Because I don't tend to. I try to do live drawing with pencil and stuff, right? But it's not very often that I do live drawing with the colors. Cause generally if you're going outside, I don't use the iPad, so I would have to do watercolor or colored pencil, which aren't really like that. Inconvenience. I don't know. How are you, little Carol? How are you? How you been? We're going around to random places using Google Earth, and then we're drawing them. Because this is my way of life drawing. Because actually going outside, actually like. Going to these places, that would be so much work, right? That would be so much work. I don't do that. We don't do that here. We don't do this whole going outside thing. It's not very cool. Not to me, at least. I'm going to head off now. See ya. Have fun on Earth. Thank you. Have a good one, Opal. Are you kidding me? Just when I was talking about, bad clips. Why would you clip such an embarrassing moment? Why wouldn't you clip me winning the game in I don't know, Doom Eternal or Nintendogs? As for Hire, the famous assassin, Japanese Spider-Man, the terrifying Rudy. Yeah, I see a car. I'm good. How are you going? Nice. I'm going good as well. Very busy lately. Very busy, which is why I only do 2 streams a week now. But it's also good because there's a lot of like stream stuffs that gotta do like not streaming, like I wanna work on a bunch of animations, and actually I would like to have updated model, updated alerts and stuff one day as well. One day. So this will give me a bit more time to work on that stuff. This is nice. But outside of that, it's okay. It's going good. I'm pretty excited today because you know what? You know what day it is? It's Bungo Stray Dog Wednesday. Bungo Wednesdays. Yes. And the new episode looks really wild and exciting from the preview. And I mean, every episode so far has been really wild and exciting, but like it's Bungo, and there's a certain character whose fate I'm very interested to see revealed, because we left on a cliffhanger last episode, like a really cliffhanger, like a biting your nails kind of cliffhanger. So I was also going to say, I'm thinking, shall we bring back Bungo watch-alongs? I'm thinking this week I might like to. So if any of you are interested in watching Bungo, feel free to join me after this stream. I'm probably just the episode gonna release like pretty much straight away after stream. So I'll just be in the Discord VC, and feel free to come in and scream about Bungo with me. It's gonna be cool. It's gonna be exciting. So you better be ready. Okay, bigger brush. Okay, I'm spending too much time on the clouds. I don't need to spend this much time on clouds, right? You know, go to Thailand next. Oh, we can. Do you know any like cool places in Thailand? Like I don't know. It could be tourist. They can be tourist attractions, but then also I feel like the advantage of Google Earth is that we can also go to some like really random places that I know you probably wouldn't go to otherwise, you know. Okay, and there's a bit more yellow here, and then it gets more yellow up here. It's mostly yellow around here. And yeah, okay, I'll probably just draw the oh no, this is too saturated. Let's go back a bit. Well, that seems more like it. I'll just draw the mountains bar. I know you can see like a little car. There's some person there, with their little, what is that? They got like a they got a boat or something. Not, is that a boat? I can't tell what it is. They got something on their car. The drawing looks like the background of Breaking Bad. I've never watched Breaking Bad, so I don't know what that implies, but question, yes, question. I request to go to the Amazon. Sure, maybe we can go to the Amazon. There probably won't be like street views there, but I don't know, maybe they'll have like a cool aerial shot that we can try to draw from. Okay, and then this is a bit, let's get a little bit more saturated up here. And I'm trying very hard not to get lost in the details because I know well, a lot of people do that a lot. It's just a common struggle, especially in live drawing, I'm pretty sure. But ideally you want to get all the basic shapes down properly first, and then you can worry about the other stuff. Okay. Oh, I hope my art teachers are proud of me. I feel like this is something they would want me to do regularly, but it's the kind of thing that I don't have time to do regularly, which is why I throw it onto a stream instead, and then you can watch me struggle with environments live. Ooh. I think the mountain should be a volcano. Maybe we can find a volcano. We can find an actual volcano. I'll have to be after this. I'll try to make it quick though. I will try to make it quick so we don't stay in one place for too long. Because you know, this is kind of a boring background. It's not that interesting. But also, sometimes you want to do just like a generic kind of background, right? I feel like if you only practice like the really crazy ones, then, well, if I only practice the really crazy ones, then I won't be able to practice the full range of, you know, the kinds of backgrounds that you might need. Also, hi, Freddy. How are you? Welcome to the stream. If you're animal hybrid, which animal would you want to have part of? Obviously, I'd want to have bird wings or something, because that would be so cool. Even if like technically it wouldn't work, because technically we wouldn't, you know, as per the laws of aviation, there was no way a bumblebee could take flight. If there's no way a bumblebee could take flight, there's probably no way a person could take flight, even if they had bird wings, because the person part wouldn't cooperate with it. But you know, I can dream, I can hope, and imagine that in some universe it works, and we have cool people with their cool wings and stuff. I feel like that's probably a pretty common answer, right? Wouldn't you have to have cool wings if you had to fly around everywhere? Isn't that like a stock standard answer? Okay. I don't think we should go much more detailed than this. I think this is okay. I think actually this is good for drawing like lands and I don't know, hills and stuff. Cause I think it's a bit it's a bit of practice. learning to draw mountains as more than just like, because like how I would draw them usually is just, I don't know, it's only front on and it's like receding in the distance. I was like, that's fine. It was like only one from one angle and it's kind of boring, and I need to learn how to draw mountains there too. Stop redeeming toaster bread. Stop redeeming it. It doesn't work. Wait. Also, I like just pick a random place and fuck it. Oh, okay. I want dog or cat using. You want to be a furry. You wanna. You want to be a classic cat person or dog person. That's a good choice. That's a good choice though. It'll be cute and it'll be I feel like the tail will be a bit inconvenient. The ears might be inconvenient if you wear hats a lot, but otherwise mostly the tail, because like I don't know, it might get in the way. But those will be cool. I know those will be. It'll be like warm and fuzzy, and I don't know, you can hug it or something when it's cold. If it's big enough, if it's long enough. Sadly, this penguin cannot fly. Yeah, penguins can't fly. I can't though. So no worries. How are you, Mid? Welcome to the stream. Oh wait, let me turn off the redeem. It's not meant to be on. Wait. I want to think that Moomei's dad is Vanos. Who is Vanos? Is that another content creator? Also, actually, if any of you are Hollow watchers, have you watched the recent stream with Mumei and Gura, where they made a whole stream centered around them trying to like sound even more similar? I didn't watch the full stream, but I saw a clip of it, and then I went and watched through a couple of moments and in the timestamps sections, and it looked really cute. It looked really fun. At one point, they tried to prank call Fauna. They tried so hard to prank Fauna by like imitating each other so that she wouldn't know who was calling her. But it didn't work because Fauna already knew both of them too well. Oh, they tried so hard. It's cute. It's cute that they noticed everyone talking about how they sound similar. Just cut off your legs. Please don't. No, that's not how it works. That's not how it works, Justice. You need you should study aeroplanes more. If I cut off my legs, then I would also lose. I might also lose you know, a bit of. How would I land? Like think about that. We'll just crash into the ground. Actually, I want a dog, cat, or fox. Yes, foxes would be great too. Foxes are cool. I think we're enough. Let's keep exploring. Okay, that's it for our first destination on Earth. Alright, how do I get out? How do I leave? Wait, let me zoom out. It won't let me zoom out. Why am I stuck on Horseshoe? Why am I stuck in Idaho? There you go. Oh, we did it. Oh, look, it's Earth. Should we draw Earth? The entire Earth? Like, what is that? What was that? Look at that. Is that Australia? My god, no way, it's real. It's real. It could be. I mean, it could be. Or what if it's this is just one of the many government plots. What if they hack the satellites? I mean, it fucks you. I can do it. Yay, Miko! Yeah. Oh my god. It'll be cool, Miko. You can sneak up on people and suddenly drop out. I'm always watching. Right here, right now. Right here, right here, right now. Right here, right now. Nope, I don't watch Ian. No, you should. They're cool. They're funny and wholesome. Well, they're all funny and wholesome, but I see Australia. Oh yeah, yes, Australia ahoy! No way. Northern Territory coastline. Yeah. No way. Australia has beaches? That's crazy. I thought Australia was just desert. Oh yeah, this looks like a cool national park actually. What is this? Well, look at all this. Look at all these crisscrossing little valleys. This looks like it'll be an interesting place to draw. Now Gold just drew it in, right. Yeah. That's what I was thinking as well. It's possible. Like, you know, obviously this would be a very high cost kind of project. Think about how many people they had to hire to... What is that? Why is it so tall? Think about how many people they had to hire in order to make this, right? Maybe that's why taxes are rising everywhere, always. It's because the old government's gotta keep funding this massive project to recreate quote-unquote Australia. I think it was real, yeah. Yep, it could have been AI too. The government has been funding AI generation for the sake of their Australia project. Can we zoom in more? Nope, this is as far as it goes. We just have this blurred picture. But doesn't this look cool? I thought it was like a massive mountain at first, but now I see it's just the illusion of this river thingy leading into the lake thingy. Let's gotta find a place that actually lets me walk on Earth though. Also want fluffy foxtail. Sing some bad boys limb. What is that? An artist? What happens if you zoom into the ocean? I don't know. Maybe you'll see like a boat because they have to. I'm pretty sure they have to kind of be there to do like a 360, right? I'm assuming all these purple spots are like from satellite pictures, and see those little blue spots? That's where it's more detailed, because you have actual zoomed in pictures. But we can't go to Sandy Islet. Oh, this is such a scam. This isn't Google Earth. This is just Google Idaho or something. Maybe this is proof that Australia is not real. I mean, I can't even zoom in on it. It's just pixels. Where's a place where I can? This is a national park. They should have like routes or something, right? National park. Is there nowhere I can stand on the national? No. Okay. If I zoom out more. Nowhere? No street view data. Is there even any street view data? What? I mean, there wouldn't be if it was false. Oh. Hi, Wimpy! How are you? Welcome to the Nemo. I want to hug a foxtail. He's so fluffy. So soft. Yeah, how are you going, Wimpy? Did you know that Australia is actually made up of pixels? You wanna see the proof? I can see proof. Yeah. Look at this. Look at this. You think there was. You can zoom in, right? You can go in because it's Google Earth. You're meant to be able to stand on Earth and explore it and stuff. But look at this. What is this? Nothing. Nothing. Just pixels. What's going on here? I wonder. I'm good. Just had cheese soup. Yeah, that's so nice. Oh, I wish I had some nice soup. I know it's not July anymore, but it's still somewhat chilly in Australia. Oh wait, this is a place where you can put the thing. Tasmania. Oh, is Tasmania real? Maybe only Tasmania is real and the rest of it isn't. Let's see. Did you know that contributing to the penguin challenge is a wimpy move? Oh, sorry, all good. Sub owners enjoy the crunch. Oh, we're back. Are we back early? No way. OBS tells me that we're still in progress, but oh good then. Let's keep going. Okay. Where should we zoom in on? I have a fly flying around my room. Adventure Bay. Adventure Bay. This looks exciting. Is there lots of adventure here? Maybe. I feel like we should go somewhere here. Because it's like. Here we go! Oh my gosh! Tasmania's real! Oh. Would you look at that? It's the Tassie bush. I feel sick. Too much cheese sauce. There's cheese sauce? Isn't that just melted cheese? Okay. Where should we draw here? I feel like this is a good place to draw. Because I want to get better at like forests as well. It's generally... let's choose some like... This looks like a good... Something like this. Ideally, we'd be standing right in the middle of a forest, but like that's not really possible in Google Earth. Cause they have to. I'm pretty sure they film these on like they shoot these in the little trucks or something, and they just go down the roads, photographing everything 360. Okay, let's do this. There's some sunlight coming from this way. There's the signs, and then there's a bit of it's kind of going off into the distance. This is a good place to draw. Let's pop. A new layer, and then got two different modes when I'm with the person that I'm familiar. One is basically calm, two is chaos. Yeah. I can imagine that. And also understandable. It's easier to let out your chaos around people that you trust, to like, I don't know, not get freaked out by it, or like, or to not judge you too harshly for it. I made mac and cheese and made enough cheese sauce for 2 people. What? My gosh, impressive. That's enough cheese to last you a while then, I assume. At least you know you won't be dairy deficient anytime soon. I think there's a little bit bluer. I ate it all in one sitting. Now I feel sick. No. Ooh, what do you eat when you're sick from cheesy products? What's like the opposite of a cheesy taste? You know, there's like, oh my god, there's like salty and sour, and sweet and stuff, and sometimes some of these tastes balance each other out. I don't know about cheese. You might be a bit lost here. Unfortunately, just need to let it digest. Yeah, just need to watch some bungo. Put on your favorite anime or something, and just let it run its course, I suppose. That's what I have to do with my IBS. Just let it run its course. And okay, this is just like very bright up here. It's very bright. Okay. Okay, I think it's more towards the blue blues. The blue blues. Dragon Ball commercials are weird. Are they weirder than Genshin commercials? Have you seen the Genshin commercials? I think they were already pretty weird before, but like recently they've turned it up a notch. They're fully embracing it, and like I appreciate that. I respect that. I think Genshin ads are stronger right now than they've ever been before. And I enjoy that some people are like genuinely making fun of them. One commercial had Goku and crew dancing. Oh, nice. That sounds fun. Oh, do any of you remember the one Pokemon commercial? I remember a Pokemon ad that was so infamous. I could post it as like a clip on YouTube or something, even though it's really old. I don't know when it was from, but there's this bus driver, and I think he comes across a bunch of Pokemon or something. Did I get it? Oh my god. Okay. He comes across a bunch of Pokemon, and I think they're all sitting. They all get on the bus because they need to go somewhere or something. I don't know. But then as soon as they get to their stop, like, it's suddenly revealed that all this time, the bus driver was driving them to like this place where they get off the bus and wait, no. They get sucked out. And then they like get squished into this little capsule. I don't remember. It was either a Pokeball. Or it was like a merch kind of thing, like you know those little merch Pokeballs, the big ones. I don't know, one of those. And there's this horrifying scene of like the bus driver laughing as the poor little Pokemon get sucked away forever, and they're all screaming and crying out in fear. I reckon that was pretty up there, you know. That was kind of wild, actually. Vegeta punching vegetables! Wait! That sounds funny. Pain! Why you gotta give me so much pain every time you comment? Wait, why? Why you do this to me? There's also one commercial where Goku, while fighting Cell Goku, straight up pulled the DS out. Invites Cell to play with him, and Cell pulls in the DS and plays with him. Let's take this to the DS. Let's take this outside. Wait, no, let's take this inside. That was for the Game Boy game. Oh! Right, yeah. I remember it was probably something like that. That's my name. Don't wear it out. I'm going to wear it out at this point if you don't stop donating to the Penguin Challenge. No problem. Anyway, how are you? How are you? Welcome to the stream. Doing something a little funky today. We were doing some study, hardcore Earth study. Hello, Earth, fellow Earthlings. How do you do? A little bit of color study as well. Kind of on the way. Cause I'm trying to get better with backgrounds. And better with like varied and realistic colors. You know what I mean? I think it needs to be more yellow. More yellowish. Maybe it's like, oh my god, no, that's too saturated. No. Okay, that's closer. Okay, there we go. See, it's a struggle. It's a learning process, and we've done one so far. This was just of some random hill, some random group of hills or something. In Idaho. Have any of you been to Idaho? Do you recognize this one specific mountain range? It's supposed to be near Bread Loaf Hill, Bread Loaf Rock, which should be near Bread Loaf Hill, which should be near Bread Loaf Town. Yes, there is a town or something called Bread Loaf, and I know because I searched it up. I searched it up one day, ages and ages ago, because I wanted to know. I needed to know. And also sometimes when you search things like names up randomly on Google, you find the most delightfully surprising things, such as Bread Loaf Town, and I think they have like a Bread Loaf Council or something. That's just the name of their place, and they have like they got their own little town council. They got their post office and everything, and it's after bread loaves. It's perfect. Okay, it's pretty red here actually. It's kind of red, kind of not that green. Okay, and I'm gonna more red over here. Okay, this is hard because trees have a lot of detail and it's hard to. Don't talk about yourself. What do you mean? What do you mean? What? I hold myself in the highest regard. Have you heard of character.ai? I think I have. I see people putting like posts. I see people posting their little text generations from it, and it was always really funny because I think like they searched up a character and then the AI kind of just like looks at what's material there is about them on the web, and they make random characters interact or something. It looks super fun. It looks really fun. Like, good application of AI. Honestly, I wanted to try it as well, but I also don't really want to. I don't know. I feel like it might be indirectly supporting, you know, just because it's the same AI company that also makes AI art stuff, right? And I don't want to like sign up for their services. But I do enjoy seeing what people create on it. Damn, there. Thanks so much, Wisteria. How are you? How are you doing? Who let her cook? I did. I been taking cooking lessons, as you know. Yeah. We're doing arts of everyone's favorite mythical place, planet Earth, in an attempt to try and understand its environmental oddities and its unique little quirks. And there's a bit of stuff there. Unique little quirks and features, environments, you know, whatnot. Ooh. And at the same time, we can take a tour of Earth. Isn't that crazy? I'll be a tour guide today. I do know a little bit about Earth. A little bit. Not a whole lot, but... You were saying Idaho. Yeah, Idaho. What? Are you telling me I'm Idaho? Wait. Have I evolved from being a member of the corporate family to the entire state of Idaho? Is it a state or is it? It's a state, right? To the entire state of Idaho? What? In a commercial, I never thought I'd hear Goku say, "Let's go to Kentucky." Let's go to Kentucky. Before we get further on in this fight, I gotta make sure I'm loving it. Wait, no, that's the McDonald's. What is the Kentucky chicken a catchphrase? They do have one, right? They definitely have one. What is their catchphrase? Also, I'm good. Just waking up. Good morning. I hope you've had... I hope your morning has been well so far. See, I don't... Oh God, no! Stop saying the state! Don't turn it on me like this. Come on. It's a state. It is a state. Okay. Finger looking good. Yeah, let's make sure we're both finger looking good before I continue with this fight to the death or something. My phone is at 16%. I don't know how much the girl be with you. No. Cue the Titanic music. As the battery wears away. Near, far, wherever you are, over here. Something. Once more, you open the door. That is from Titanic, right? This? I like the former. Oh yeah, I saw you put it in the Discord. They're cute. Titanic music, but it's the kazoo. Thank you. I do consider myself a pro of sorts in the kazoo music. Despite not having a kazoo. Despite having never played a kazoo, actually. 15%! Oh, it's the countdown. It's the final countdown. Also, Printer has more power level than Frieza. Wait, what? Wait, no. Wait, is that the ad? Is the ad for a printer? And then they're like, no, this printer is too high level for me. I can't. And then Google's like, thank goodness for HP printers. I would have been a goner without you. Whatever would I do without this printer? Yes, the brothers death are cute. They're cute in your style. That's some singing. Sure is. Sure is. It's I don't know, a very little known style, but very effective. You know, it takes a bit to master, though, I must say. This one is hard. This one is hard because there's so many different colors. I think that's what's hard about like forest areas in general, because they're very detailed. We're at 40% now. Okay. I could use a kazoo for your birthday now. Please! I would actually love that so much. I would play it every day. Every time we like, I know, get on a Discord call or anything, I'll just serenade you with the kazoo. For the first and second brother, I had to use the bun design. The bun design? You mean you reused? Do you mean like reusing the one of the designs for the other SCPs? I have such a beef for the word kazoo. Wait, really? Why? You don't like kazoo? I think it's such a fun word. It's so fun, and you know, it also doubles as like the fan nickname for one of my favorite Genshin Impact characters. So, you know. Let's make this a bit more distinct. I enjoy saying it. Kazoo, kazoo, kazoo. I got a C. I got a C for kazoo the other day. Love kazoos. I mean, that's bun design I also use as reference. Oh, I see. Okay, this needs to be darker. Not too dark. Like around here. Oh, darker. Oh, okay. I think this is the right tone, kind of. And this needs to be just slightly more yellowish. Wait, no, that's more green. That's slightly more yellowish. But like lighter. Okay, I can't get too into the details. I'm at danger of getting too into the details now that this composition is also very detailed. But I will not. I refuse, because otherwise I'll be here for too long. And we've got a lot more places to get to. On the day that it was the word for the word of, I had A on the O and the K. I was completely lost on what the word was. So there's this dude, Sunny Clockwork. He makes ghost SCP art. Nice. And then I figured out it was kazoo on the 5th try. I see. You're just salty. You're salty about kazoos. Oh, that's what you mean by bum version. I thought it was like a code word for something else. Wherever you are, over here, my heart will go on. Okay, I think we spent enough time here, right? We spent enough time in Tasmania. I'm pretty convinced that Tasmania, at least, is real now. Still not sure about Australia, but you know, that's fine. We'll leave those mysteries for another day. Okay. I think we got the gist of it down. You know, it's not exact, but it's got the gist of it down. I was looking about kazoos with my cousin the other day and how they were used in a soundtrack for one of my favorite movies. That I just thought it was really cool. Oh yeah? So I was mad because I didn't get the word earlier. I just had kazoos on the brain. Search SCP Sunny Clockwork. Has it spent... Ooh, that's cool, that's cool. Ooh. You've really made it if you like make it onto a wiki. Like whether as like a wiki artist or like, you know, as the star of the wiki itself. Okay, I don't need to add more details. I'm gonna pop this away so I don't accidentally work on it more. Yeah, that's my story. 10%! Why is our phone dropping so fast? Oh my gosh. No. It's okay, Caramel. You can go charge your phone now. You can go charge your phone. You don't gotta stay with us. They have an artwork hub. Like a personal website? Personal art website? Yeah, let's go to Orchestereo explain. Oh no, what happened? What? Earth has shrunk. That's okay, there we go. Let's keep exploring Earth. Wow. Okay. That was Tasmania. That was Tasmania on, I know, I think, were we in Adventure Bay? No, we were somewhere else, but... Wait, why is the Adventure Bay there? There's also Adventure Bay here. I remember seeing Adventure Bay here. Why is there two? Why is there two of them? Why is Australia... Oh, okay, no, that makes sense. Oh, let's steer away from this wide expanse. I don't really like it. I don't know why it's giving me bad vibes. Okay. Okay. We've righted ourselves again. Where we want to go? I'm going to Thailand, right? Wait, which way is Thailand? You're gonna have to guide me there. I don't actually know my geography very well. I know about like, okay, I know Australia. I know China is here. I thought Singapore was like here, actually. Wait, no, there's Thailand. Okay, we found it. Okay, I'm on the train. I need entertainment. Oh, I see. RIP to you then, when it does run out. Since you won't have anything, you won't be able to use it for anything afterwards. For the rest of the train ride. I searched SCP Sunny Clockwork, got the result right away. I see. Well, I don't want to. I won't search them up right now, because we're... I'm still trying to get through these drawings. And I want to get through as many drawings as we can before that we end today, so that we can end on time for Bungo Stray Dogs new episode. I jump scared me. No! You're back! Oh my gosh, what? It's a bit weird. I do have these little notifications that pop up, like the ad break in progress thing, but they don't seem to be very accurate. So maybe that's just my Australian internet lagging. But welcome back, welcome back. We're now in Thailand. Okay, what are some cool places in Thailand? Where's cool places in Thailand? Where would you recommend those who know Thailand well? Cause I do know Bangkok. Is that one of the major cities? Okay, that's Cambodia. I don't think I particularly. It's the way. What? It's the way. We found a way. We found a way. we found a way. Oh my gosh! No way! Wait! This is an entire city. There was an entire city this whole time called the way. Look at them. Look at all of these people. They all found a way. We're kind of behind. I think we're kind of lagging behind them. Why are you looking my... Oh, am I really? I didn't know you're from Thailand. It's cool though. Welcome, sweet. How are you? How about Phuket? Where is Phuket? Okay, I'll go back to the way later. Tea, of course. Let me give you one more crunch before we get the slurp. Ready? Oh, we're looking for your house. Quick, somebody just hack Swee's IP address. Just, DM it to me or whisper it to me. We'll go right there and we'll be back. We have found the way! Yes! Oh, would you like a sea or a mountain? I would like a mountain. Because, I don't know if Google Maps will have... well, you probably can't see a sea. You can probably go to like a sea bank, like the side of a sea. But I don't think it would be like, in the sea. Hi, mate. Isn't there there is, you just can't see it. But I can't search. Oh wait, no, you're right, I forgot about it. Well, look, it's more fun to look for it yourself, right? And then forget. Oh, down here. Oh, I see. Interesting. Vtubers? Oh no. They're communicating via code language. Okay. Let's find a place to settle on here on this. Wait, is that a waterfall? That's a waterfall. Let's go to the waterfall. We can go here, right? Right? Go to the waterfall. Oh, here we go. I want to see the waterfall. Whoa! It's a guy! Oh. Wait, why is it? Oh, it's a bit crooked. I can only look down. I can't look up at the waterfall. And there's... Oh, it's another guy. Why am I upside down? Why won't it let me move around normally? I think somebody made a mistake with the camera's orientation. I don't even know how to read English Thai. What is English Thai? Is that do you mean just English smattered with Thai? Or like a combination of both? Or is it a separate dialect? Yeah, found that meditation spot. Yeah, look at him go. Whoa, oh god, this is really disorienting. I'm trying to find like a nice angle, but I can't am I just gonna draw this like upside down? I mean, I guess fine. Why? I'm wondering the same thing. Why are we upside down? I don't know. It's just like this. I think the camera here is weird. That's just how it be. And we're also currently on a date with this guy who I've never met before, but I don't know, seems cool. I think we're meditating together, but we gotta take turns. We gotta wait for them to finish their training under the waterfall, and then we can join them. If you want to go to waterfall, I would recommend Erewhon National. Oh, okay. Let's go there. Maybe the camera won't be upside down. Okay. Oh my god! It's Fred Guy! Welcome to the stream! How are you? I mean, like this. Come on. We're on the bird view now. Yeah, we are. Or we're like, I don't know, this sloth view or something. Oh no, if I hide... Oh, this hydrating is gonna make me hiccup again. What about Lumpini Park? Done bread as always. Nice. Bread is good. Bread sounds amazing. Bless you. Thank you. Bless you too. What's the kind of tea that will stop you from hiccuping so much? That means bread. Thank you. I can now say that too. My bread tastes bread dictionary. You know, okay. You know what I should do? I should learn how to say I should learn how to say breads in every language, and then I'll do a showcase of how much I know breads, and people of the world on planet Earth will be so amazed by me. They'll be so impressed because they'll be like, hey, do you know how to speak Icelandic? And I'll be like, yeah. Bread. And they'll be like, whoa, no way, you actually said bread in Icelandic. You're actually like fluent or something. I'll be like, yeah, I also know how to say bread in 444 other languages. Kanonpong! Is that how you pronounce it? Lippy. Wait, actually. Excuse me. Too much bread too quickly, you get hiccups. I haven't even been eating bread. Actually, I haven't been eating bread. I had bread this morning, but this is just rice crackers. It's just crackers. Okay, I'm gonna put this here now. Oh god, maybe this tea will help. Maybe the leaves will help that I nose smooth out my lungs or something. I don't know. Is anybody counting? I know how to speak Thai. Wow, crazy. I never would have thought. actually, wait. Oh. No, I'll just put this here. Yeah! Earth is on fire! We are today on Earth! The entire Earth is on fire! That's crazy! What? How do we do this? It's all thanks to your grand contributions. I couldn't have gotten here without the support of my friends and family. And now I've finally achieved my lifelong dream. Let's go! Look at this, 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 look at this. Flam. In flames. Come on, let me get it out of the way. Oh, look at that. Look at that. The sun finally got too close. The sun, the earth just swang a little bit too close last time on its like a revolution of the sun. And what do you know? What do you know? Now we're here. We're toasting. We're doing fire. Isn't this exciting? Isn't this exciting? Now we can finally melt Antarctica. I never have to see penguins ever again. I never have to worry about penguins. I never have to hear anybody talk about penguins because they'll be dead and they'll be extinct and nobody will care about them anymore. Thank you for the RSC. Thank you. This is all thanks to you, especially. I will write your name. I will carve your name into the hardened charcoal ashes of this earth, of this pitiful, iceless planet, as a trophy in the place where there were once penguins. Alright, let's get back to it. There are 7 words for grow in Thai. 7, wow. You didn't see my email, did you? Doesn't have my name on it or anything, but I don't really want people to email me randomly either. Which place was it? Which place were we going? We're going to Erwin National Park. Let me type it in. Let me just quick. Hello, Cactus! Hey, you! Thank you for the lurk. How are you? Are you still going? Are you still practicing? We're just here, oceanating the earth, having a chill time, having a Wait, what? I forgot about something. Wait. How could I have forgotten the most important part? The most important part. Okay, how could I have forgotten? How could I ever forget? Hold on. Free death metal. Okay. This is really getting... These death metal stuffs, all the free collections are becoming repetitive though. I like Divine Boar. Free hardcore. Okay, well this is on loop. I guess it's fine. As long as it's like copyright free. Free hardcore. Okay, let's do this one. I don't think we've done this one before. Woo! Let's go. Ooh, okay. We can go down. Global warming is real! Yeah, I want to go with the fanfiction book. I wonder. I don't know. Maybe. I'll have to think about it. I don't know. Maybe I'll use them. Maybe I'll have to reserve it for a special occasion, you know? on fire, but you are. I know I'm not. See, I'm still here. I'm still here. So I'm not the penguin. I've already purged all the penguins in the world. If I were a penguin, I would have long perished at these intense flames. Nothing changes in Thailand because yeah. Probably the same in like Central Australia. Got rid of all the mirrors so you don't. What? No, this is not what it is about. This is not what it is about. There are no penguins in my mirror. That's why I'm immune to the heat. I'm proud. I'm so proud. Yeah, this is how it should be. This is how it should be. We should all be learning together. And if you've truly acclimated to this heat, then if you're truly one of us, then this should be nothing to you. This should be nothing. Can we do Lumini Park? Lumini Park. Okay. I'm not sure what place that is, but I'll search it up. Yeah, let's get comfy. Comfy and warm next to the fire. To the burning ashes of the old world. Yeah. Let's watch society burn. Society. Okay. Well, this is like the main center for the park, but I don't think this is where the fun. Wait, waterfall. Level 7. Is it level 8? Is that it? Is this the biggest one? Should I go here or is level 1 the biggest? I assume level 1 is the little one. To start composing, I want to actually. I kind of want to, but also I don't. I don't know how. I'm genuinely considering if I ever commission someone to like make BGM for me, it'll be death metal. I want my own personified death metal. I want death metal that really encaptures my soul, you know? Roll to 1 million to release evaded. No, never. Don't even think. Oh my god, it's 69! It's 69. What? Okay. So if I get transferred to DC Universe, I mean Central City. Fun. Penguin. I was penguin once. What a shame. I hope you've grown out of that phase since. Welcome to Lyson. How are you? What's up? You want to hear the crunch? You want to hear the crunch? Wait, hold on. Was that loud enough? Maybe I wasn't loud enough. Wait. That was loud enough, right? They locked me in a canvas, in a blank canvas. Tragic backstory? Reveal? How are you, Liza? What's up? Because the flash is in central. Oh! Wait, oh my god, look! Look at these stars! Oh, look at them go! Hi guys. What's up? How's it doing? I love seeing random people on Google Earth. It's so funny. This other day, I saw some random guy like at the lake, cause I was testing this out, right? I saw some random guy at a lake, and like, I was kind of just like posing there. He wasn't posing for the camera, and he had like he had a little music player as well. He was like, he held it in his hand like the little portable speakers, you know. Why would you do this to me? I'm procrastinating. Oh, congratulations. That is so understandable. Oh, this is a good view though. This is really cool. Oh, those like lime. Is it like roots? Are those roots or is it? I assume it's roots, not like I don't know. Is it rock? stone. I mean, there's tourists everywhere. Yeah, yeah. Wait, I didn't realize you could zoom out. Wait, this is good, this is good. Easy! This is not how you say hello! Easy, how are you? How are you? Hi! What are you laughing? Who are you laughing at? I've been doing good work today. I've been doing good work this session. I'll have you know. We've been working on live drawing. We've been drawing out in the wild. In real life, we're actually going outside. Can you believe it? Look! This is my camera. This is my camera stream. Yeah, look at all these people that I met on my journey. Yeah. Back to looking. I just woke up. Oh my gosh! Good morning. Good morning. But oh good. If you need to lurk, I hope you have a lovely rest of your morning. Thank you for coming by. Have a good snooze. Have a good late morning. It's always nicer when you get to. Okay, I think I'm gonna leave it like this. Oh, this is good. This is good. This. I don't really want to cast random people in it. Yeah. I think I'll crop it like this. Okay. Does Easy speak of the votes? Maybe they do. I found us an 8%. It's starting now! Yes, you made it! Yes, let's go, Carbo! I'm actually tired yet. Oh, that's understandable. That's a mood. I appreciate emotes for like the moments where kind of really just don't have the energy to think about like what to say or how to say it. Let me pick like a neutral kind of. No, that's not. Okay, that's. Okay, it's more like this. Okay. They are talking in emotes. I'm scared. It's the cold language. It's okay. It's a language I don't understand entirely either. It can only be truly comprehended by the two people communicating. It was like a dark, dirty. I feel like an emo contrast in these. Another thing that I've realized is I don't always put enough contrast in my colors. I tend to be really scared of doing it. I think because I try to add a lot of subtlety. I want my colors to be super like subtle and have lots of variation in it. But then sometimes at the end you gotta double down on the colors in order to make it really pop, right? So I'm scared. Fire's gone. Wait, what? What? Oh! Not for long. Don't worry. Ah! You want to hear me crunch, AC? I have a motor. They have an emote for every word, every singular word in the English language. Okay, there's something like this, where welcome, thank you for the follow. been enjoying your time here? Have you enjoyed the touring, the tourism that we've been doing? What do you think of the sites? We really gotta, you know, we gotta treasure every little bit that we can see, because it's currently actually in a crisis. It's a, you know, as you can see, things are kind of up in flames right now. So I don't think it'll be very long before there's not much to see at all on planet Earth. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. But it is what it is. Crunchy! What? Why are you sweating? What? Are you scared? Are you scared of me? Wanna see me do it again? Wanna see me do it again, huh? Okay, hold on, I have one more big one, okay. I'm scared. We should be. I realize I have enough breadcrumbs to brickroll. Oh! 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 Impressive, impressive. I'm not sharing. Unfortunate, but no, because I am currently on the move. I'm currently on this massive touring trip. I can't really stop anywhere. I can't stop my travels just to share this trail mix. I'm gonna have to find your own by going out into the world, such as I have on Google Earth. Eternal screaming. Is this BGM playing in your head? I hope it is. Okay. I think that's pretty much it. I have a little bit left, but it's just crumbs. No. Okay. I'm gonna do the silly thing where you tip the last of the crumbs into your mouth, and then some of them will inevitably like miss your mouth, and then you make a fool of yourself if you just did that in public. Okay. Hydrate! AZ, would you like to be being a leader me? AZ's like menacing aura is just way too much for Bubba. Way too much. No. Are we gonna have to ban AZ in order to keep everyone safe? I gotta get my own theme for real. I want it to be melodic and epic and really like get your blood boiling, you know, kind of like you know the wildfire theme from Starrio. That one's pretty good. That one's pretty exciting, pretty wild. And okay, wait, let me put down some dark details. What did I do? What did you ever do to us? Baba Ship can't take the emojis. It's too much. It's too much. Okay, I do need to crop it a bit because the OG composition is not this. It's not the same dimensions. Maybe no, it's fine. It's fine. All of the work when I like this. It's fine. I'll keep the dimensions here, right? And then I think this is about it. That's fine. And there's a lighter here. And then back here. Go around. There's leaves. This one's pretty complicated as well. Once again, whenever there's lots of foliage, it gets really complicated. Technically, mountains are pretty chill compared to this. And this is chill because it's like very far away, so there's not a lot of details. And then you get to this, and it's like, okay, wait, there's a bit of blue here too. There's a bit of okay. Welcome back from that break. Welcome back. How did you enjoy your ads? How's that? Did you get a good one? Did you get a Raid Shadow Legends ads? Have we reached the Shadow Legends yet? I keep getting emails from Steam Labs. Are like, oh, you should like advertise this thing, and you can get money for it. All this stuff I'm not interested in. So, how's it out? But I'm still waiting. I don't know if I might have skipped it, but I don't know if any of them have been Raid Shadow Legends yet. I think the day that I do will be kind of pretty momentous because it will mark my success forever as a content creator. To do an ad for Raid Shadow Legends, it's practically like an entry validation kind of what's it called, tradition now. You gotta do it. Are you really a content creator if you're not in cahoots with Raid? If Raid hasn't caught on to you yet, then you gotta do something. Gotta do something about it. I think it'll go. Okay, this is interesting. There's a lot of more yellowish whites, and there's like this bluish bits coming down as well. It's actually a very nice palette. It's very nice dichotomy. Oh, okay. And it comes down here. And I'll try not to get too detailed once again. It's hard. It's gonna be hard. Okay, there's a bit of here. And we'll just slowly build up the complexity without getting too complex, hopefully. Okay, and we got out. Okay. Doodle, 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 da 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 da. I'll just throw this in. Okay, it stops. Okay, no, it keeps going here. There's a bit of something up there. And okay, I think this is further. I think this is shorter. And this goes across. I got a question. Thank you for raising your hand. Of course. Feel free to speak, my dear pupil. Okay, Okay, I got a smattering of lighter leaves over here. This is very blue actually. Very blue. Very blue. Got some lighter. Oh, got some lighter blues. Colors there too. Yeah, I'm gonna get a more detailed brush for the underside of these bushes over here, cause then then there's a bit of lighter green, cause that's the bush from underneath it. Put that in. What villain had a good reason for the actions? Oh, this sounds like this sounds like an essay question. It sounds like something that or like a trivia question. I'm not sure though. There's quite a lot of villains like that, I think, but I can't think of them. I can't grab them off the top of my head, you know. Good reason for their actions. I think that's also sometimes a bit subjective as well, maybe. I don't know. I'm like thinking Bungo Stray Dogs, but like I can't think of any of the villains who actually have. It's just my go-to show. There's a lot of villains that like have their reasonings justified. We get to see the reasoning behind their villainous scheming, but I don't think there's that many where it's completely like, oh yeah, they were right to do this, they were right all along. Okay, this is gonna be super dark. Okay, yeah, that's closer to. That's closer to. You should be. You should be. Okay, wait, now it's dark, but it's not saturated. No, okay, it's like this. Okay. Okay. I think Dracula from a Castlevania anime. No, I haven't watched that show before, so I can't really agree or disagree with that. But if they are a justified, multifaceted villain, that sounds very cool. It sounds very interesting. Because as long as like the author like justifies it well, that's a super interesting and effective twist always, I think. Because then it's like, oh no, what if the heroes were in the wrong? In a way, you could say maybe, okay, it's probably gonna be not something that you would agree with, but possibly you could say Kyubey from like the Madoka Magica anime series. You could say that they have a good reasoning, because technically, what? For those who don't know, in the Madoka Magica universe, the entire universe is like experiencing entropy or something. Like they're at a severe lack of energy of some kind, energy in general, maybe. But then these little creatures called Kyubey, technically they're like one hive mind. They found a way to combat this, and that way was to force teenagers to suffer by like turning them into magical girls, and eventually when they get like as soon as they get depressed enough, they turn into witches, which are the very things that the magical girls fight against. So it's like an endless cycle where in order to fight these demonic beasts, more kids have to sacrifice their lives to being magical girls, and then more of them turn into the monsters, and it's a never-ending cycle. And then that was their way of combating entropy or something. I'm not sure how exactly it works, but that was their reasoning. And even though it was really horrible what they did, and you know, obviously the main character eventually finds a solution to it that is like a lot more agreeable for everyone, I think. Technically, you know, from their perspective, if we're just, you know, silly little creatures on one silly little planet, then, you know, this seems like a pretty simple choice for them to have made. Like, yeah, this will solve everything. So why don't we do it? Okay, and then there's a lot of really bright colors here. The church burned his wife for witchcraft. Ooh. He gave them a year to like show they're sorry, and a year later they celebrated the lives. Oh, okay, yeah. I can see that. That's pretty off. Like, they had a chance. They could have avoided this, but they didn't. You know, as is usually the plot behind disaster. I do hope though, I always hope, you know, when there is a redeemable villain like that. Not redeemable, but like you can understand their reasonings. I hope there is still hope for them. Like I hope they get to like redeem themselves and also like not carry hate in their heart for the rest of the show, and you know, because it's always wholesome. It's enemies turned friends are the most wholesome, because a lot of the times I feel like a lot of the times in like shows and stuff, the enemies turned friends, they end up being like super loyal because like they've seen the dark side and they know this is what is right or something. So it ends up being super cute. Okay, now we got some very bright orange bits here. Oh, this is more peachy. Okay. This isn't, you know, this is not exact, but like, I think we're getting there. I think we're kind of like in the right ballpark with these colors. I think it's not too bad. Dracula gave them 1 year too much. That's fair. That's fair. I mean, if these people already are like clearly not intending to, you know, not harboring good feelings towards you, then a year isn't gonna change that unless like, I know, something big happens to make them change their ways. So maybe he was setting himself up for disaster and trauma. Okay, and then we're gonna put final touch. I'm gonna put the thing here. Maybe make this darker. Okay, can be darker still. Can be darker still. Okay, and this can be a bit darker. This part over here, the legs. How you liking the new metal music? Cause yeah, I considered once before whether like it might be cool to have it be like whenever it's arson time, you get to submit what songs you'd like played. But then we'd have an entire stream full of like copyrighted songs, and then none of the VOD would be able to like stay up. At least not with sound, which you know, this would be a shame. I don't really want that. So, playlist idea gone. Even though it'd be really cool. I like the idea of having like a community playlist. And I'm just like playing that. Maybe for a certain occasion. Maybe for like an off-stream sort of thing, we could do that. You know, you post your music stuffs in the channel sometimes. I trust that you have good music taste. One more. Yeah, I kind of squished the composition a bit. It's like it's not meant to be this close. This is meant to be further this way. But it's good enough. It's good enough. I think it's fine. Okay, I think we're almost. This waterfall has been fun. This waterfall has been pretty fun, yeah. Other ones have been very brownish colors, and we finally get into some pretty blues and greens and stuff. That's when he found out from the old woman, his last kind act was to warn the old woman to get her family out. Huh? He found it from the old woman that his last kind act was the where do I give rock songs? We can't do this playlist idea because I'd get the audio muted, and I don't want the audio muted because you know, for the VOD buddies, for the VOD friends who are only able to watch the VODs, we wouldn't want to mute it for them, but it was an idea. It's an idea. Maybe in some other way we can honor it. And like honestly, I admire people who actually just straight up play copyrighted music on stream. I wish I could do that. Like I can. But I personally don't want the VODs muted. But like I have the urge to, and I would like to be able to. Oh my gosh, not again! No way! Hey yo, Scouty coming in like a chat once again. I'm probably too late already, but thank you very much. Thank you so much. How's it been? How are you? Ayo. Da. Yeah. It's already been activated. Yeah. Someone is so fast. Someone is speedy. My god. But thanks for coming in. How's it going? We're currently doing a tour of planet Earth. As you might see, this is actually it's actually Earth. We're actually there. Look. This is real. This is a real life. I'm touching grass. Look at this. It's a leaf. It's a real leaf. No way. I've been called the music man before. I mean, I can find non-copyrighted music. Oh good. I think it'll be too boring to have a playlist only for copyrighted stuff. I don't know. Yeah, is it free? It is, but I think someone has already taken it. Unfortunately, people are really fast. People are speedy. Chat. I'm super slow. I saw it and I was like, oh, I don't have Steam open. My hard disk broke, so I lost. Oh, what the heck? Oh my gosh. Did you have a backup anywhere? I hope you did. That's a lot to lose. Or at least hopefully you uploaded your stuff somewhere and you didn't lose too much. Yeah. Someone, yeah. They got it like way ahead already. I feel like I don't know, they must have had Steam open already. They were ready. They just slapped that code in there. It's crazy. Pin. My god, I feel you though. On some level I feel you, because I once was trying to work in this competition. I was trying to make an animation for this competition on a deadline. And like days before the deadline, I was like rushing at last minute because I was really disorganized, and I time management is not my forte. But what ended up happening was days before it was due. Look, maybe I might have finished it if not for this. No, it's probable that I wouldn't have finished it either way. But still, this was still pretty off. Because all of my animation files, all of my scenes, just like, got corrupted. Out of nowhere. It just happened to all of my files. And I searched everywhere. I'm like, oh, how do you recover a corrupted file? And I didn't realize there is no coming back from corrupted files. They just happen. They happen, and there's nothing you can do about it. So, God, that's a pain. That's a pain when you work hard on something. And technically, I should know better now. I should probably be keeping spare copies of my working files that are important. But I don't do that. But I also haven't had that many files corrupted since. So I assume it's... Wait, why am I in Germany? I assume it's... I just have to hope it doesn't happen again too often. But hopefully it doesn't. Oh. Anyway, let's go to France. Let's visit France because I believe this is the land of bread, and I actually haven't been to France before, so I should very much like to, discover the glory of the bread nation. All my music is gone, so I gotta redo everything. I'm alright. Alright, I'm glad. I hope it doesn't take too long. I mean, do you still have the notes for the music that you're working on? Or if the melody was in your head, can you replicate it relatively quickly? Or is it still gonna take some time? Are you gonna have to go through the whole process again? If I lose this laptop, I will lose everything. Yup. I think we'll do this last one. We'll do this last one, and then we'll. Oh, someone requested the Amazon, didn't they? Someone requested the Amazon. Should we? Okay, we have two options. We have two options now. Listen up, lads. This is the last stop on our grand tour. We have two options. We can either go to France, the land of bread, or we can go to the. Was it the Amazon? Was it the Amazon? Or is it somewhere else? I'm pretty sure they said Amazon. We can go to the land of much grass, a lot of grass. Thank you for the hydrate, Scouty. And night. See you later. See you later. Thanks for popping guys today. Thank you for dehydrating me. It really helps keep the fire going. Yeah. Amazon or bread. On one hand, Bread Nation is Bread Nation. Bread Nation is pretty cool. I do like bread, right? But on the other hand, I also feel like the Amazon will be a fairly good place. It'll be a good place to. Oh, well, I doubt we can go into it, but we can find a place nearby that you can look in. You can find the edge of it or something. I think it'll be a good place to practice drawing trees and stuff, or just like environments in general, because there's a lot of environment there, you know. I feel like everyone has one of those here, pure boy. Yeah, that's very. Yeah, Johnny. Shall we put a poll up? Yo. I can put a poll up if that's easier, or just. Or pop a message in. Bread or Amazon. It's our last stop. It's important. Okay. So let me get out the trusty poll. We should. Creator dashboard. Oh, you're live. I am live. Crazy. Okay. New ball. Oh my god, I was starting in 1 minute. Okay, let's go. Are you ready? Poll is coming. Last stop of World Tour! We got to so many places today. We even visited the mythical land of Australia. And this will be the grand finale. The grand finale of our grand adventure. Okay, it can either be Breadlands. I once saw this really funny post or message somewhere. I can't remember what context it was in, but like there's this French person lamenting about their experience at the local bakery, because apparently there's different kinds of baguettes. There's different sorts. There's different sorts of baguettes, and they were expected to know the difference or something. What was the other option? Freeland. And they had one embarrassing experience. I don't know if I can find it again. They had an experience where they went to this bakery and they pointed at one of the baguettes and they were like, "Can I have this bread, please? Can I please have this?" And the bakery person was like, "Ma'am, this is actually a croissant or something." And it scarred them so much that the next time they went to the bakery, they, instead of asking for the bread, they just said, they pointed to the baguette They're pointing to the baguette, and they said, what is this? Ma'am, what is this? Oh, no, Heartbreak! No, what the heck? Worst time for Heartbreak. Come on. Okay, well, subbers. Don't forget to vote for the poll for our final destination. Because this is going to be the last drawing that we do for today before it ends. And before we watch the Bungle Stray Dogs episode. So, also, if you're interested in that, feel free to pop by in the Discord. I'll be watching it afterwards. I'll just be in the Vichy waiting for it to drop. Yeah. France is in the lead. Breadlands. Are we going to Breadlands? Oh ho. Oh. La. La baguette. La croissante. Go de tredon. Pointe de vous. Are we gonna go to Bourg Blanc? Canoes. Toll. Helmvik. Garland. I'm back already. Oh my gosh, welcome back. Okay, what I was saying before was this is a really funny post from this person who said who recalled their experience standing in the French bakery in France, surrounded by French people as a French person, pointing to a baguette and asking, "What is this?" And you know, even as a non-French person, I feel the awkwardness. I feel the anxiety. I feel like that's something that I would do if I were if I were a French person. I would completely be able to empathize with that kind of experience. I mean, there's a lot of Australian stuff that I don't... Supposedly Australian stuff that I don't know about either. Like, I don't know, a lot of Australians like the sports and their rugby and their footy or something. And I'm firmly outside of that. That area is firmly outside of my expertise. So I've heard people say that it's good to know that sport just because, like, you know, as an Australian, it's helpful for keeping up conversation, or if you're having small talk with someone, and to be able to, like, understand sports and be able to talk to them about it. Be like, oh, who do you go for? Oh my gosh, what did you think about the last sports game? But like it's too much for me. I'm like, well, why doesn't everyone keep up with seasonal anime instead? Why doesn't everyone watch like the latest season of Bungle Stray Dogs? Why don't we greet each other by saying, oh my gosh, did you catch the latest episode? What did you think of it? Are you on team Detective Agency or team Poor Mafia, huh? Our poll's almost ending! Don't forget, we got France in the lead right now, but that could change. You could make the difference. You can make the difference. What? Saucer milk. Whoa. Oh no, it's ending. Is it gonna end? 10, 9, 8. Last minute votes. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, I think I'm a bit too fast. There's actually more seconds left than that, but we're gonna go. Hi, have a good one. Thank you for the lurk. Lamb? Ham? Ham? Guys, there's a place called Ham. Do you want some ham on your breads? I think we should go visit Ham so we can make a sandwich. We can make a ham sandwich. Breadland it is. Thank you for the votes. And oh my god, my PC is still going at it. It's going wild, but it's fine. Let's see. Okay, we're gonna find a place in the ham to draw. Okay, we will. Okay. Okay. The ham. The ham. What's a place that looks interesting? This looks interesting. This is where there's a lot of little buildings and stuff around. Eh? We're at someone's house. This feels intrusive. I feel like I shouldn't like actually draw anyone's house because like I don't know. Is that invading their privacy? Okay, maybe can we find somewhere that's like okay? It's on the road. It's on the road, so there won't be like there shouldn't be too much stuff. Oh, look at this lovely French cottage. Okay, let's move along the road a bit. Maybe we'll find something interesting. Oh, you know what we should have done? We should have climbed Mount Everest or something. We should have gone somewhere. A very... I was gonna say very remote and... cool, with a lot of scenic views, but you know what? This is fine too. I think this little French crossroad is pretty scenic too. It looks very idyllic. Now which angle? I have to find the angle first. Rue. I never was good at my French pronunciation. Go this way. We shouldn't put the cottage in, even though you can't tell whose it is. You know, I'll keep it to just the scenery because that's something like this, so we can see both. I kind of like the blue here, even though I can't tell what it is. I'm gonna zoom out and okay, we can get this road, this little. I like this winding path, but I also like this open gate. If we put the path here, okay, let's put the gate. I think this is a good view. This is a good view, right? Okay, let's go back. Are you ready for the last one? I'm gonna do it in only half an hour. Only encoding overloaded. Eh? Overloaded. I'm not dropping frames, so I'm sure it's fine. Okay, last one before my computer explodes. Oops. Okay. Let's go! I think we might actually end on time today. Which is crazy. Incredible. I was afraid that we wouldn't because this is like this is an art stream. And our art streams always go for too long. But this is okay. This has been okay. Okay, let's go. Now what this is reminding me of now. I know they're different countries. They're they're kind of next door, but it's reminding me of Pokemon Sword and Shield. You know, the Galar region. Where when it was first revealed, I think the memes are still kind of infamous, but especially when it was first revealed, we just got like an entire slew of like memes about the Scottish Pokemon trainer, and I still think they're excellent. I still think they're amazing. I remember this one. This one like animatic by someone who did like Gloria, who is the female Pokemon trainer in Sword and Shield. They like animated them to an audio like a well-known audio from a Scottish woman or something who was like trying to pronounce the name of a song for what was that, Amazon? What's it called? The Amazon, the Amazon robot thing. Like it's a speaker and you talk to it and then it does stuff. What is it called? She will like try and ask it to put on this specific song from Spotify, and then it just wouldn't recognize it because of her accent. Oh god. I kind of feel bad for Scottish people. Like their accent is constantly the butt of all these jokes, but they seem to make fun of it themselves too. So I suppose they're okay with it. And this has reminded me of that somehow, because this environment feels very reminiscent of, what is that? That's probably up here somewhere. The environment feels very reminiscent of Sword and Shield days. Wait, let's zoom in. When the Sword and Shield environment, you know, the cute little cottage, the cute little villas in Sword and Shield, and their cute little pathways, and like the starting area, the starting village. And technically I should be, you would think that this would remind me of Pokemon X and Y, because that was actually based on France, but oh no, that's too saturated. Let's go, let's put it down a bit like this. Oh no, it's too much. No. I think that's alright. Okay. You think it would remind me of X and Y, since that was based off of Pokemon Sword and Shield. But no, wait, no, that was based in France. But no, it's Pokemon Sword and Shield. It's making me think of this. Maybe we should have a tour around England too after this. Maybe we'll go on one last tour. Just before we end today. But it'll be like it'll be like a tour without the drawing. Just wandering around. Because there are a couple of places I kind of want to just randomly drop in on. I think it'll be interesting. Okay. Okay, this is kind of a bit. Just a bit of brighter colors there. Oh god, the dark. Let's really nail the dark patches away. It's a bit more blue here. Okay, I'm gonna go. It's not quite that blue. It's not that blue. Okay. So I wonder if anyone is confused. I hope nobody is confused when I call like a gray like blue, or I call like a green yellow. I feel like because I sometimes look into I feel like I maybe overanalyze the color. I don't know if any other artists have had this experience, but a couple of times I have like I've pointed to like a gray color, and I'm like, oh yeah, that's like navy. And then there's like, no, there's clearly that's like black. That's black. I'm like, no, but it's like a bluish black, so it's practically navy, but like, because it's like kind of bluish. You can see like the blue ink, right? And so I see that, and I'm like, yeah, that's blue. That's blue, dude. Gray doesn't even exist. I don't know what gray or black you're talking about. And I can kind of see them judging me. I feel them judging. Okay, I feel them judging me because I wonder what if they think I'm incompetent as an artist. Because it's like, you don't even tell the difference between what blue and black. What kind of artist are you? Okay, let me this up a bit. Okay, and there's a bit of this spot of colors in between. Okay, let's see. There's this is a helpful horizon line. There's a bunch of little trees and dark trees in the distance. And then although I do question, sometimes I question, am I actually overanalyzing it? Could be overanalyzing it. Or it could be, what if I'm actually colorblind? Who knows? Maybe I've been colorblind this whole time and I didn't even realize. It's just always been the case. Okay. Okay. I think this is coming together slowly. I need to, once again, I need to do the whole thing kind of together, bit by bit, rather than like a whole lot of detail in one place at one time. Because then it's easier to get the idea of the whole place. Now, otherwise you get lost in the details. Okay, I think there's a bit of there, and this here, there's a very bright horizon. Wait, I should have done that first. It's like, ooh. There's a bunch over here too. Yeah, I'll paint this over. It's gonna be this white, probably close enough to pure white. I can just blot that there. And put the trees back. The trees back. Dun 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 dun. Da 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 da. Hopefully this has been, I think this has been actually helpful. No good, no lie. I think this stream so far has been productive for me. It's been productive to me. And I can rest easy. I can game easy this Saturday when we do the when we have the Spiritfarer stream. Spiritfarer, which by the way, I've had for a while now. But I never got around to playing it. And I don't know how many people know Spiritfarer. Is it very well known? It's a decently well known game, right? It is to me, I feel like. But that might just be because like I keep my eye on a lot of indie games typically, or like really artistic indie games. They catch my eye. So like I know a lot of them, but I'm not sure how well known Spiritfarer is in the wider gaming community. I just know that to me, it's like a relatively successful, really nice little. I don't know how to describe it. It's kind of like a building game, kind of like a sim, kind of like a. It's a lot of things. It's cool. It's really cool. I've seen a lot of trailers for. I've seen a bit of gameplay as well. It's been on my to get list for a while now, actually. So I finally got the chance to buy it last Steam sale. Lyric farming some bread in the background. Ah, you go get that bread. You go get that dough. Let's go. Have a good lyric. Oh my god, wait, I gotta go soon though. I do gotta go soon, just because new Bungo episode dropping. I'm not sure exactly when, but it's gonna be in a bit. But I do hope there are people who know Spiritfarer, because I'm very excited for it, and I want you to be excited too, because it's a really good game, and I've heard so many good things about it. Actually, in 27 minutes. Ooh, okay. Thank you. You've actually been keeping track. I appreciate it. I know I've been watching it like separately these past few weeks, but I would like to get back into Bungo Wednesdays. So Hamster, if you'd like to watch this episode together, I'll be on the Discord afterwards as well. Gotta watch it later when I have more energy. Yeah, fair. But on that note, I would like to it will be fun to watch some more stuff as a community thing. It'll be fun. I just don't know what exactly we should do, or what exactly people would be most interested in. You know, aside from seasonal animes, I considered inviting people to like watch streams with me, but then it'd be kind of like it would feel maybe kind of like a stream of a stream kind of thing, even though like I'm not streaming. I just desperately want people who also are excited about HoloLive. I desperately want HoloLive excited people to talk to and to share my excitement with, you know? Because I'm always bothering my like non-HoloLive watching friends. I'm like spamming like, oh my god! Kiara released a new outfit, it was so cool! And they're like, okay. Because they don't get it. It's nothing wrong. No. I appreciate them anyway, but I would also like to like find more people who would like to talk about it, you know? Because I do want to talk about it. I want to talk about it so bad. Please talk to me about HoloLive. Please. Talk to me about silly VTuber weeb stuff. Reaction streams? Reaction stream? I feel like I probably wouldn't stream it. I wouldn't stream reactions. Just because it's not the kind for me. It's not the kind of stream that I want to do. I feel like if I were to do one, I would feel like I'm not doing much. Like I wouldn't know what to add to a reaction stream. I don't want to exaggerate my reactions. Like I know a lot of people do. And that's like part of like, there's like dedicated reaction content creators, right? And it's pretty typical for them to like, you know, be a little bit dramatic. I'm sure most of it's real, but you gotta be a little bit dramatic in order to make it actually content. And I don't want to do that. I just want to enjoy my. I just want to enjoy my stuff. However, I would like it. I think like as a community, kind of, this is like a fun, silly kind of thing. It would still be. I would still enjoy that. I think we still fun. Cause it's like, cause there's no pressure. There's no pressure for me to like, I don't know, contribute anything. I don't have to contribute to society. I watched a guy, he watched like 10-minute video, talks like 15 minutes in between. Oh, interesting. I mean, probably, I assume he has a lot to say about it then. Is it like 15 minutes on the 10-minute video? Or like, it's like tech tone reaction content. Dun, 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 dun. I will say, actually, for those who know tech tone, I did enjoy his content for a while. Like, he does have like entertaining takes and reactions on things, and like you watch him for that. But then, and nowadays when I just still want to enjoy the game, I don't watch him so much anymore. Nice BG style. I think I'll copy it for the thing I'm doing. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'd be very happy. I'd be very excited if any of you like want to try something similar. If you have been trying anything similar, if you've been following along, like feel free to, honestly, because these are all just studies. So like, feel free to copy me. I'd be very. I would love to see like the products and to see how the different ways that everybody has drawn backgrounds and stuff. He was like 1 minute and then talks about how he thinks about it. Oh, I see. Interesting. Does he react to like a specific fandom or something? I mean, cause I assume usually React people have like a niche, right? They'll be like Genshin reacts or like anime reacts. Recently I found like a really interesting guy who like made really interesting reactions on Bungle Stray Dogs. And I found it just through like this highlights clip video of his love-hate relationship with Rampo. And it was quite entertaining. It was a little bit painful at some points because, you know, he is playing it up a lot, and then at the start he's like, my god, I hate this guy, why don't we stop talking, oh my god. You're right, but then later, you know, he starts enjoying the character, and I'm like, okay, he's getting it, he's finally getting it, maybe. Break, enjoy the ad break. Control C the art Roger. I good luck, pupils. Good luck, good students. Make sure you copy me well. Actually, that is a style I'm teaching though. Have any of you taken like art classes before where they literally just tell you to copy them? And I don't mean like copy their technique. I don't mean just copying like part of their style. Like oh, this is how you use watercolor. I mean like down to the detail, like the actual composition of the painting and like everything about it. Is this like a widespread style of teaching? Because I feel like I have had these classes before, but I feel like it's like generally more of an Asian thing, like Asian style of teaching arts than like, because it was very different to when I had art classes in Australia. Even though, wait, no, it wasn't Australia, but it was taught by like an Asian person. And then when I took art classes from like a Western place, it was more just like, oh yeah, find your creativity, you know, find your own style and stuff. Although I'm sure there's teachers of both, you know, in different cultures. It just feels like there's a trend. I watched a 2-hour video at 2 AM how to draw birds. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. That's amazing. You'll be a master in no time. But I think those classes interesting. I had like a bit of a grudge against them when I was younger because, you know, I wanted to art for fun, right? At that point, I wasn't thinking about career or anything. So I remember getting really frustrated when the teacher would tell me how to copy them because I didn't want to. I was like, no, I think my style. I want to do my style. I want to do it my way. And then like back then, I was really into horses, right? I had horse face, like every other kid, I suppose. And I got really bugged off as well when the teacher pointed out that I wasn't drawing them right. Cause you know. I was a kid, so I was a salty child. I was like, what do you mean? I like drawing them this way. And but then the teacher was like, no, their legs are too thin. I would draw them like this. I would draw them like. And then I have the hoof there. And then like they had like really thin legs, right? Like that, right? But that was like my style back then. And like the teacher was right, obviously. But I remember being salty about that for a bit. And then eventually I did learn to draw thicker horse legs. But I did also eventually, I stopped taking art classes, and sometimes I feel like I should have continued. I should have like taken, maybe it sounds weird coming from me because I'm literally studying art at university. But I feel like I should have taken art more seriously earlier. Because even though I've been drawing since this whole time, since I was a youngin', I haven't been drawing like seriously. I haven't been drawing to improve. I was always just drawing for fun, which is good. Like you gotta do that as well. But then like you see the people who have been like taking it seriously their entire childhood, which you know isn't always a good thing, but you can also definitely tell how it's like improved how fast they've improved because of it, because they've spent that time. And sometimes like sometimes I feel like that's lost time, right? It's like, man, I could be here, right? I could be at this level already, maybe if I like started actually practicing earlier. But now I gotta like take things step by step. And you know, even if you were practicing it a lot at the start, I'm sure there would still be space to improve, and you know, I still wouldn't be entirely happy with it, but I feel like still like on a professional level, I would be further ahead if I had like continued seriously studying it and actually trying to, like, I don't know, learn anatomy and stuff instead of drawing little Pokemons. That's kind of just an art hustle as well. You know, that's the art hustle. And we be hustling. Especially for art, it's easy to kind of like feel really bad because there's children on the internet, yo. You see them and they're like, hee. I drew this to celebrate my 12th birthday. And it's just like a Mona Lisa. You're like, what? Child! How did you do this? And they're like, I've been practicing 10 hours a day for the last 8 years. And I'm like, yep, I can see. The worst thing was when the teacher drew into your eye. Oh yeah, when they like fix it for you. Yeah, like I can see. Okay, that's the other thing as well. I feel like part of studying seriously is also like classes like that. I feel like even though it's like creatively not great, I can also see how like they do work to know in the areas that they're meant to work in. Like, I think they do turn results, and at some point you copy well enough that you learn how to do it yourself. Even though it should be a healthy mix of both. It should be a healthy mix of both finding things out on your own and also like seriously studying, like, okay, how did they do that, you know? And I think that how did they do that? How did they like technically? How do you technically actually like literally draw this? You know, I think that's what those classes do well, and like technically they're like successful in that area, right? But you would also want to do your own stuff. Like, I feel like you can kind of tell when somebody has learnt by copying as opposed to like learned by, you know, doodling on their own slowly, because like there are some people who have like really strong style, and I mean style more as in like the professional kind of style, like the style that you see in, like, I don't know, anime art, for example. Like, you can tell that they've referenced it really heavily, and it's like, it's very much what people think of when they think of that style. And they've done it super well, but there's like a couple places where maybe the anatomy is off, so there's like an imbalance between different aspects of it, where like overall it looks like, yes, professional and stuff, but it's still like, oh, I can kind of tell that you have a ways to go still, which is fair because I also have a long ways to go. Pretty good at finding out when it's, yeah, wait, that too. That too. I feel like actually in overall people are getting pretty good at it, you know. I feel like I've improved as well. You know, at the start of the whole AI thing, I was like, holy heck, this is scary. Like, I can't you know, some of these actually look super good, and I can't entirely tell. and you still can't entirely tell, but like in general, I've gotten better at it, and I think people have gotten better at it. Even like without the mistakes in the hands, you can kind of, it has a style. AI has a style because it draws from so many styles. It's developed like a general cumulative style made up of like everyone. But also because the people who use the AI generated art only seem to like, they kind of share the same prompts around, right? Haven't you seen like the posts or like the screenshots of people who like give each other suggestions? Like, oh, I can guide you on how to make good AI art. And they're like, oh, you need to use these prompts and make sure you type in these words and then you'll get the result you desire. And then if they all like type in these key terms, then all of the art kind of comes up mishmash the same way. And of course there's still gonna be a bunch that you can't tell, but like especially for anime art, AI art, like whenever you see the super smooth boobs and like that typical kind of like cell shaded style, but like everything is super smoothed over, everything is really like an odd mix of crisp and blended, you know? You can usually be like, oh, yep. I see you. I see the imposter. You can't fool me. But also, wait, what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? Oh my god, I was gonna say something, I forgot. What was I? Because you can tell in this, tell in a specific style. Oh my god, I lost my train of thought. No. Yeah, I see a lot of AI art, especially on HoYoLab. If you're a HoYo fan and you go on HoYoLab, man, that place is scary. I think HoYoLab is like an entire beast, honestly. In some parts, it's really good because all the fans of the HoYo games are gathered in one place. So like, whatever art you post kind of, you know, finds its audience pretty easily. It's the only platform where it managed to break 2K. And it's just on HoYoLab. But on the other hand, I don't know if anyone else who uses HoYoLab, surely you've noticed that there's an insane oversaturation of AI art, and it's really frustrating because like nobody seems to be doing anything about it. I know HoYoverse isn't doing anything about it. I guess it's not on their priority list, but it's still kind of because, you know, they seem like a pretty like a company that values art, right? So why would they allow support of AI art in their platform? I'm pretty sure there's an entire tag for it. I don't know if the tags get added or approved by the admins, but like it's definitely there, and you can't block it. Like, it's annoying. Like, why do you have this tag? I can like not follow it, but I'm gonna see it anywhere because like so many people post it. It's so easy to make the AI art, so you can just spam it, right? and then it just gets all over the main feed, and I can't see the actual art that I want to see. Every time I open HoYoLab, I swear to God, I could open it right now, and within the first 5 seconds of scrolling, I'll find AI art. I can promise you. I can swear. And it's just there, and I can't do anything about it. It's annoying. But it is what it is, I suppose. It is what it is. But the other gripe I have with HoYoLab is that the community, I think some of the worst parts of the community are on there. And I don't mean the drama parts, actually. I mean like the actually homophobic people, like the actually homophobic and kind of like I don't like using this word, but like kind of bigoted people. Like, I don't know why, but they're all there. There's a good amount of like the normal community as well, but then it kind of like it clashes. You see a lot of the other side like coming out as well, and it's really depressing. It's really sad. Nearly no company moderate their platforms. Yeah, that's fair. Like, I see why it's difficult. Like, you know, you learn about reports from people who like work in moderating social media. It's a hard job. Like, not just for the people actually moderating it, but for, you know, it's a hard thing to consider for the company that needs people to moderate their content. Cause like, what do you do about it? Nobody wants to inhale toxicity by actually scrolling Twitter 24/7 as their job. But at the same time, you can't not have those people. Like, I guess you can have the auto mod stuff, but it doesn't always work. So you gotta have some level of humanity, like looking over it. Man, that's sad. Props, massive props to those unsung heroes of the internet who go through like the deepest parts of the cesspools just in order to filter it out for us. Twitter, or is it actually renamed as well? It's like renamed now to X. It's just X. Why is it X? But I brought that up because I recently. Oh, this is so sad. This is so sad. I keep seeing like people being like super homophobic in comments, like whether it's like the one like kind of comment that I've ever gotten on like ship art or like art in general that I draw these days. Like, people are generally nice, right? But on HoYoLab, this is one time, somebody commented under my Kokosara art, which is art that's shipping Kokomi and Kujosara from Genshin Impact, and all they said was, why? And I just ignored them. Cause I don't know, there's no point replying, but it was kind of funny and it was kind of like, damn. Because why? Well, cause I want to, you know. You let people ship what they want. It's not affecting you. You don't have to ship them as gay. You don't have to headcanon anyone as gay. Just like, don't give people grief for it, and like don't insist that it's wrong to, you know, ship them how you ship them a different way than how you want to. Like, okay, I see posts on How You Lab which are like entirely. I found this one person, I blocked them now, but they made several posts that were like really hating on like gay shippers in Genshin. For some reason, they like have an entire vendetta against them or something. Cause these gay ships live rent free in their head. Every other post is them complaining about it. Like, oh my god, I hate these Hytham and Kaveh shippers. They're literally not in love. They're just roommates and they hate each other. And, okay. But then they also made this other. They made lists of people they ship, and it was like all the straight ships. I'm like, that's cool, that's fine. You know, straight ships are cute too. I love Visual and Bennett for one. But they also had to like put at the top. Like, they titled it something really inflaming or something. I don't know. It was like, stop those gay ships! They don't exist! None of them are canon! And then here's the people I like. They're all straight. It's like they're shipping them straight only out of spite? Man. And then there's a really funny tier list someone made where like everyone is in the lol I don't know category of sexuality, and then in the gay category is Hazel, the lesbian category is Beidou, just those two, and then in the homophobic category they put Barbara because she works at the church. And I thought that was funny. I thought that was silly because clearly you're not meant to take it seriously. But there's like legit people in the comments who got really bad. They got really bad, and they're like, you can't say that they're. You can't say that the Hazel is actually gay. You can't say that Beidou is actually. You can't do that. What the heck? What the heck? I was like, oh my god, this is a joke, man. I said X is where the bird lies. What? I'm so confused when I had a random. I think my Twitter hasn't updated yet. I'm lucky. But I don't know how much longer I'm gonna last, you know. So, gonna make the most of it. Oh my god, is it bungo? Is it almost bungo time? I think it's almost bungo time. Why not? Right? As long as it's not like, I don't know, as long as it's not pedophilic or anything. No shipper canon, exactly. You know, that may be the point of leaving them open. You know, it doesn't really matter to the overall story. So you can do like if it makes you happy, then go for it, right? Hazel wallpaper. Oh my. Yes. I would love to have Hazel as my wallpaper if I didn't have Chuya already. He's been dominating my wallpaper for the past, like, I don't know, for the past, like, 5 months or something. I used to have Ayaka, but she's unfortunately been dethroned. But now I'm considering whether I should put someone else there. I should change it around, technically. I have this weird dichotomy with wallpapers. Okay, we're talking about desktop wallpapers now. I have a weird dichotomy with desktop wallpapers, where it's like, I want the wallpaper to stay the same because it's comforting for me to have like the same images, right? But then at the same time, I also get bored when it's the same, so I want to change it. I don't know, that's just ADHD, possibly. But it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. I'll never truly be satisfied with my wallpaper, even though I quite like Chuya being there right now. I do quite like him being there. He's just chilling. It's not even like a wallpaper art. I took like a picture of his one shot in the season 4 opening anime. And I just set that as a wallpaper because I really liked it. It's really cool. Episode not out yet. Okay. Well, I should end stream anyway, just so I can you know, wind down and get ready for the episode. But it's been a good one. It's been a lovely one. Actually, I don't know about you all, but I quite enjoyed this stream personally. It's quite fun. It's really fun actually to study these random pictures and then just wander around on the map as well. I don't know if there would be interest in future iterations. Perhaps next time we can have like a share session at the end. If there are people following along, I would love to see art afterwards. You can you know, if you do have it, you can put it on the Discord. You can put it on the Discord or whatever. And I love to do a little art share or something. If we did have like enough people drawing along, because that'll be fun. That'll be cool. We can see how everyone has drawn the different environments differently. Just 12 minutes delay. No, it's been delayed. No way. What? That's fine. It'll be out eventually. Hopefully it'll be out by the time we finish this stream, right? But please do let me know. I would like to know whether you would be interested in more. Continuing to oh my gosh, the horizon is crooked. Continuing to explore Earth and draw more different environments. And this is a good exercise. You know. If you did want to try it as well. It's out. It's out right now. Wait, what? It just came out. What? Okay, guys, we're ending stream right now. Okay, thank you so much for coming along today. Wait, let me draw on the. Let me. Oh, where was this? It's a little place in France. I have no idea where. I just like found a place in France and I drew it. but. Yo, let's have a little show and tell. Here we go. Okay. Up. We have a little street in France. We have a waterfall at a national reserve somewhere in Thailand. We have the Aussie outback bush, except it's in Tasmania, but is Tasmania part of it? It is a part of Australia. It is a part of Australia. Yes. Don't mind me. I know Australian. What do you mean? Of course I'm Australian. And this is some random hills in Idaho. These aren't particularly notable places, but I think that's a good thing. I quite like that because you know, then it's kind of like it's more interesting than like actually super iconic places that, you know, you've seen a lot of times already, or they're like very exaggerated, so it's like not ordinary. And I want to be able to draw ordinary scenery, you know, for like ordinary backgrounds. France the croissant stealer? What? Who did they steal the croissants from? What's the context behind this? Anyway, I'm gonna start looking for someone to read now. In the meantime, Thanks so much for coming along today. Thanks for coming on to this tour, this grand tour of the world as well, doll. I hope you've had as much of a chill time as I have. I think it's been a pretty chill time. I enjoyed exploring the earth as well. Maybe next time we'll do like a sequel. Can do a sequel to the zoo, and we'll visit other different places. And one day we'll have made a drawing in every single country. Well, that's a lot. Maybe every single, I don't know, nation, continent, something. That'll be pretty cool, right? Yeah. They're from Austria, actually. Wait, really? What? They're from Austria, but then like France claimed the croissants. No, that's shocking. That is truly shocking. I didn't even know. I suppose baguettes then. Baguettes are probably like the staple France thing, right? Baguettes, baguettes. Who we visit? I know that's definitely French. I know what else is though. Do they have original pastries as well? Someone is Kura is playing Little Witch. No better. I've never seen this before, but it looks cool. Yo, this baguettes are safe. They're safe. Good. I'll go to France one day and I'll have myself the authentic French baguettes. Just about to read. Just got the very end of the scene, but we've been exploring. We've been zooming around the earth. Yeah. It's we gotta make the most of its things before it burns down. Since I have successfully arsenated the earth. Not enough to burn virtual space. You are now putting real environments. Yeah, reality. I'm real. I'm a real bird. You think I can't reach you from here in Australia? Think again. I am real and I can hurt you. Don't forget you have to break it. The baguette. Wait, do you actually have to break the baguette? Do you not just eat it all in one? Do you not swallow it in one bite? Is that not how it works? Nice environment drawing. Looks very realistic. Thank you. Yeah, I even made it 3D. I made it 3D. Look. I can look around in it. Look, I've done a lot of work today. Yeah, I put this label here too. Yeah. I'm pretty proud of it. It's pretty photorealistic. You can hardly tell it's fake. How are you though? How you going? I was about to say Aster for some reason. Alan, how are you going? How's your idol management, huh? Is your company taking off? Are you stonks? Castelia! How are you? Fellow birdie, are you proud of me? I managed to, you know what I managed to do today? I managed to arsenate the entire earth. You wanna see? Wow! The entire earth! It's all burning down to the ground. It'll be gone soon. Not long now. Any moment now. What's a love, right? You gotta listen to the breakdown. Yes, I'll buy a baguette. I'll bring a bag with me, and I'll like break the baguettes into the microphone. We'll have baguettes like ASMR. Such a precious queen. Thank you, queen. Thank you, queen. I'm doing good. The company is stinking right now. We're in the process of releasing wave 3. Wow, no way, no way. It's growing so fast. My gosh, my gosh. I hope all your talents are doing well. I love to catch. Oh my gosh, you have it. The stream later this week, right? I love to catch it if I can. I'll have to wake up early enough. Hopefully. Yes! Live footage of Snivi flying this way. Exactly, keyword flying. Keyword flying. I can't fly. That's proof. It's proof, right? Yeah. How are you, Kaz? How are you? Have you managed to commit any arsonry lately? Well, okay, I think I found someone to rate. I think I have, so I'm gonna type them in now. I'm so sorry that both of you came out of the end. So sorry I can't stay over longer. But I gotta catch the Uncle J Dog episode. I gotta catch the new episode that just dropped. So. Oh boy, I've been on a small break to catch. Oh, commissions. I see. Wait. You're a dying commissioned art as well. You can make your own merch then, basically, right? Not as amazing as your Arson World art though. Thank you. If you want, I can show you the environments that we did do today. Cause okay. Real quick before we read. We went through a couple. It's not a lot, but we managed to get through 4 different places. This is some place in Idaho. Here it is, Tasmania. This is in Thailand. And this is France! The land of breads. Oh my. Anyway, yes. I can't, but I admire other people's art styles. I see. That's fair. I'd be tempted as well. I'd be tempted to invest in more, to cop other people to like make a new model for me or something. But I'm too lazy about it too. I'm too lazy to draw my own stuff, and I'm too lazy to get other people to draw it too. The environment is fire, as the kids say. Thank you. It is very fire. You know, it's all on fire today. But I hope you've all been well today, though. Hope you've been well. I am going to read very soon, very quickly, into Kuraku. A friend of mine who is a utate as well. I think is that how you say it? Utates. You know, the people who make like JP covers and stuff. They have a name for themselves. Or I'm not sure if they're that dedicated, but they have a couple covers on YouTube. They are a very lovely singer, and you should definitely consider following them. Once we head on over, yeah. But I didn't know they have a name. Yeah, but they do. They're like a whole community. Honestly, I admire them a lot, cause like this is a very talented community. It's very talented. Like I get so shook whenever I listen to like utate covers, because I'm like, oh my gosh, they're basically professional singers, right? They're professionals. Like, oh my god, what are they doing? And just, a lot of them are so underrated as well. They're like amazing, but underrated. But it's like a very talented community. So yeah. Not sure if they identify as one, but they've definitely done a couple covers that are really good. I should go check them out. And we're going to it very soon, very soon. Okay, it's still counting down. Still counting down to me. But yes, thank you everyone for coming along today. Wait, yes, thank you for reminding me. Thank you. Where's the baby message? Arson all over, Arson the world. Arson the world, wait, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, bye-bye, thank you for coming to stream, thank you, bye-bye 180, bye-bye. Oh my gosh.